Good morning, friends. FitVic here along with producer Jen.
Hey!
Hey, it is September 25th, 2019. It's Reverse Wednesday as well. So we'll be doing our neck, our legs, our neck, triceps, legs, and then finishing off with our chest in that order. So let's go ahead and get our bodies moving while we find out what producer Jen has going on today. Let's go ahead and roll our shoulders.
It is National Women's Health and Fitness Day.
Oh, awesome. Wow.
So we're celebrating first thing today.
We are. We may be the first people in North America celebrating together, unless they celebrated after midnight. So roll those shoulders. This is probably an exercise that you, or a warm-up / stretch that you need to be doing, Jen.
Yes.
Shall we talk about your lawn incident?
Sure.
Well, Jen has had some tightness in the base of her neck. And how'd you get that tightness, Jen?
Weed eating.
Weed eating. Okay. So, and if you remember back in May, I think I gummed up my back for a couple days by weed eating. So, I know that season is kind of behind us now, but it's interesting how both of us have sustained injuries this year by doing exactly the same thing. So, be very mindful if you're going to do any more. I have some more of that to do before fall kicks in full speed. And it's time to start gathering leaves for those of you that have trees. Because I sat in my office yesterday and just watched it rain leaves. So I thought, wow.
Time to get the leaf blower out.
Yeah, get it out and stay on it, or you'll end up being neck deep in this darn things. All right, nice overhead stretch from right to left. Other side. Just a little bit sore today, which is good. All right, nice chili cheese stretch. Very good. All right, shake it out a little bit.
Shake, shake.
Shake, shake. All right, put your arms up over your head like this, like we're doing our interlaced finger stretch. Excuse me.
Time for a drink?
I think so. Excuse me. There we go. Much better. And just raise your biceps a few times. Probably about 10 times, non-weighted. Excuse me. And I realize how loud that comes out, by the way. It comes out pretty loud. I'm not sure how many people wear headphones when they watch this, but hopefully it's not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Let's just roll our shoulders, roll our arms. If you can. I know some of you have shoulder injuries.
So let's talk about the day we're celebrating.
Let's talk about that day. National Women's Health Day.
Yeah.
Health and Fitness Day. I think it's awesome. And we're getting a good start on it. So give yourself another pat on the back if you're a woman today.
So there's 80 to 100,000 women of all ages that gather at local health and fitness events.
All right, let's do some knee raises. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're kind of bandwagon jumpers then.
We have an event, a live event,
Every day.
right?
Yeah.
So here's some ways to observe it. You join a walking group or another exercise forum. You visit a clinic seminar on portion sizes. So let's talk about that.
Portion sizes?
Yeah.
You want me to? I typically try to go, the good rule of thumb is the size of your fist for a portion.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have a protein and a carb and a vegetable, about the size of your fist. Okay, so because you can actually stretch out your stomach, and some people believe that if you stretch out your stomach, then you can feasibly need more food to feel full or something like that. So it's typically about the size of your fist. And you can't go wrong. That's just kind of a rough guess. That's not a rough guess, but it's like a rough estimate. So if you do the size of your fist, because some people measure their food out and everything, get very scientific about it. I don't do that. I just go size of my fist. And I don't always stick by it, but I try to. That's a guideline for me. So, all right, let's just stretch it out a little bit here. Not stretch it out, but slap it out. I guess this is a slapping motion. Slap, slap, slap. Yeah, I guess it is.
Slap it out.
All right.
It talks about reducing stress.
Oh, what does it say about does it just talk about it in general, or does it say give you ideas?
Attend a webinar about reducing stress.
Oh.
What do you do to reduce your stress?
I typically stretch.
Uh-huh.
Another thing I can do is just get my body moving. A good stress reliever a lot of times is simply just doing something else, because you can go out and mow the lawn and remove stress. It's typically just taking yourself out of that situation. Now, if you're at the office or at work and you can't really do it, then sometimes you just have to do it mentally. And there's a lot of mental exercises you can do. And that is typically what I try to do to remove the stress, is really embrace a moment. Even if it's a stressful moment, is just really embrace it and get all the bits and pieces out of that moment that I can, and enjoy it, and try to force myself to enjoy it instead of making it a stressful situation. A lot of times I'll say, why is it stressful? Okay. Is it my reaction to it, or is it because of the unknown? There's plenty of ways to look at it. All right, we ready to go to neck? All right. If this is your first time here, we stick our chin out and we attempt to tighten up all the muscles in our neck. And over time, you will find that you're tightening them up all the way down into your chest and into the back of your neck as these muscles develop, and they will develop. They come actually pretty quick. So if you have a gully right now, that gully will start to go away as you progress in this program. All right. All right. So in position, I'm just sitting down. There's no special position. It's just mainly about sticking your chin out and tightening. Ready? Exercise.
Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
You can also do these at stoplights as well, as long as you're paying attention.
For sure.
Yeah, that's
Did
where
it at
Jen.
stoplight.
That's your favorite place, right?
It is. Where's your favorite place?
Right here. My favorite place to do it, right here, in front of everyone.
Yes.
So you guys are lucky. You get to do them in the privacy of your own home or in the gym or driving. So not likely people are going to know you, but you all know me. So, all right. Move your mouth around a little bit.
You look funny, Vic, when you do it.
Well, when I do the exercise.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Jen.
It makes us smile because we know we look funny too.
That's all right. All right, next set. Ready? Exercise.
Don't smile. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
All right. Well done. Let's have a drink of water.
Moving the triceps, sorry, there was 1.
There we go. All right, I think I have it out now.
There's alternatives in the screen.
All right. All right, for triceps, let's get in position. If you're doing this off of a bench, which I suggest if you're doing one of the alternatives, this is not as relevant. However, it is very relevant to, I just kind of contradicted myself there. Okay. If you're doing it on the bench, make sure you're fully supported, okay? Fully supported on the bench. You have a foot on the ground, on the deck, one knee on the bench, and the knee side is going to be the side you're lifting on. Fully supported, butt out, back straight, elbow to your side, not pinned against, looking forward, ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done.
Good job.
Now, other side. Get in position. Ready, exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
All right, shake it up. Good job.
Awesome.
Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Bring your elbows to your nose. Look to the sky.
S-K-Y-E.
That's right.
Whew. So guess what else today is? You're gonna love this.
This is a chocolate cake day.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked all the way through.
Oh,
Food.
a little bird told me that the pie pumpkins have arrived.
Oh,
So,
game on.
game on is right. Well, you had your ingredients the whole time, in canned
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Yeah, they're always here.
Yeah.
And
So-
my pumpkin spice.
So what other day is it today? Get in position. Elbow to your side, not pinned against. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1. It's National One Hit Wonder Day. 2, 3. Hey, geez, 4. Speaking of one hit wonders, 5, 6. Where'd she go? 7,
Yeah, I don't know if there's nearly as many one-hit wonders as there were back in the 80s and 90s. I'm sure it's got to be the same.
Sure it is. You're just not familiar with them, right?
Probably not.
Okay. I'll look them up.
All right, in position. Other side. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. All right, decreasing my weights another 5 pounds.
So let's see what some one-hit wonders.
Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Look to the sky. Well, I know how we had a lot of them growing up, didn't we?
I had one in 55.
1955.
Earth Angel.
Oh,
by the
that-
Penguins.
Earth Angel?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you heard it from 55. I don't know.
I've heard that song, actually.
Okay, here's one you can wrap yourself around. Don't worry, be happy.
That thing was so overplayed. It's good video and everything,
I
but
know it's totally going through your head right now. Don't worry, be happy.
I just remember Robin Williams acting crazy in it in the video. Bobby McPherson, right?
McFerrin, good job.
Okay.
How about Putting on the Ritz by Taco?
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. All right, third set, in position, ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Now I've got that in my head, putting on the Reds.
7. Of course you do. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side.
I wonder how much of that is actually, the song is actually really good. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1,
Or if they just overplay it to make it good, to where you
3,
actually get comfortable
4.
listening to it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Maintain your form.
11, and 12. Here's one I didn't know was a one-hit wonder, The House of the Rising Sun by Frigid.
House of the Rising Sun. I don't remember that one. Interlace your fingers
70s.
behind. 70s?
Maybe that's why I picked for your time.
Well before my time, actually.
There's a 69 one, Smile a Little Smile for Me by The Flying Machine.
Nope. Ah, I don't remember it. All right, let's squat for water.
How about Tiptoe to the Tulips?
By Tiny Tim.
Oh, look at that, you knew that.
I only remember it because his voice was so unusual. I think he was one of those big guys that go by Tiny,
Right.
because he was quite a large dude, and it seemed like such a weird. You would just not expect someone like that, that looked like that, to sound like that.
I have to look him up now.
You have the information superhighway right in front of you.
I'll be back.
All right, fourth and final set. Looking forward. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I haven't heard it called that in a long time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side.
You know, if I'm actually correct, I think the internet was actually invented by the U.S. Navy.
Really?
Or maybe it may have been one of their scientists under contract. I can't remember. All right, in position, fourth and final set. Let's finish strong. Ready? Exercise. Although I think it's arguable, I'm not sure the idea was exactly theirs.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
I remember my first conversation on a computer.
You do?
I do. I remember having a little chat with my buddy that was on the other side of Oahu. And we were sitting there typing back and forth to each other, and it was just so neat. So we're doing it through the phone lines. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and switch the legs.
Okay.
Interlace your fingers around your neck. And look to this guy. Oh, nice tricep stretch. And I remember thinking it was so cool. And then my roommate walked in and goes, "What is so cool about that? If you want to talk, why don't you just pick up the phone?" I was like, "No, you don't understand. We're doing this through our machines." Well,
That was traveling through the machine. How did it fit through that cord?
yeah. But it was just neat. It was just new technology at the time. And he and I were kind of early adopters of it. So, and now think about it. Kids and 20-year-olds have no clue about some of the old hardships we have to go to, like walking to school uphill in the snow both ways. But when it came to technology limitations, no hard drives, everything was on floppy disks. You go visit someone, take your computer, you load it up in your car, and take a box of floppy disks as well. All right.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
But guess what's remained the same? Squats.
Squats.
Same thing.
All right. Let's put our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. All right. Remember, when you come down, your knees will be behind your toes. Let's do it this way. Your knees, each squat, your knees will be behind your toes. And if you lift your toes up a little bit and get on the back of on the heels of your feet, you'll feel a little bit more, it'll be quite a bit more effective. Chest out, head up, ready, exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
They'll never know land parties.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Feeling those today?
I'm feeling them today. Whew. Just walk in place a little bit. We're walking. We'll rest.
So, who truly invented the internet? So, ARPANET adopted TCP/IP on January 1st, 1983, and from there, researchers began to assemble the network of networks that became the modern internet. It was the online world then took a more recognizable form in the 1990. When computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web.
Wow. I was completely off then. All right, next set. In position. Ready? Exercise.
I'm sure there's someone from the Navy told you. 2, 3.
I think it might have been a Navy
4.
contract
5,
That spawned a lot
6,
of the proliferation
7,
of various networks.
8, 9,
That might be where I got it.
10, 11, 12.
Well done.
It wasn't even invented in America.
Really?
Yeah, it was invented in England. It's American, but the internet itself, not the web. The web was invented by an English man.
Oh. All right, let's stretch. Do our hurler stretch, leaning forward and leaning a bit back. Let's switch legs. Leaning forward and a bit back.
This may be where some of the information came from. Many people heard that the internet began with some military computers in the Pentagon in 1969.
Oh,
The theory goes on to suggest that the network was designed to survive a nuclear attack.
wow. I could see that. All right, third set. In position, ready? Exercise.
Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. All kinds of interesting fun facts this morning on this National Women's Health and Fitness Day
And one hit wonder.
and One Hit Wonder Day. Squat for water. A couple more seconds of rest and we'll get this knocked out and move on to chest. All right, in position, fourth and final set. Let's finish strong, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3,
How'd your workout go last night, Jen?
4, 5, about like it's going right now. 6,
Excellent.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, let's walk it off a little bit. All right, and you know, I'm ribbing Jen there because I know she had a stitch in her back. So, and that's the thing is you'll discover over time there's a fine line between smartly working through an injury, okay, or some kind of nagging stitch in your back, and then there's a bad way, okay,
There is the Jennifer way.
and then there's the Jennifer way. So we want
Let
the
it drag on,
smart way to do it.
right?
Yeah. So, and that's as you progress in this workout and get to know your body better, then you'll kind of have an idea of what you need to do or not do. It might mean going half your normal weight for a day or two. Okay. So remember, something is better than nothing. Everything counts. So
It's small enough.
just be smart about it. And if you have any questions, you contact us. All right.
Alternatives are the screen.
First set of bench. Whew. Oh, that feels good. The stretching aspect of this feels so good. Ready, in position, exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Be sure to contract that chest muscle.
6, 7, 8. Don't worry, worry, be happy. 9, 10, 11, 12.
I just got it.
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah. Then I think it was blared on the radio, and then in a whole bunch of different movies.
Yes. I think every school sang it year after year after year after year.
All right,
Probably still goes on today.
let's have a drink of freshly fluoridated water.
Has your boy ever gone around singing it? No?
Uh-uh.
Wow, you're going to have to start that.
Oh, okay.
You don't throw out there. Don't worry, be happy.
All right, shoulders back, chest out. Let's get a stretch here. No, but I think college football needs to update their soundtracks that they play at their games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they have the Bell of Reckoning, the dong, and they play it every 5 minutes. Dong, oh no, the Bell of Reckoning. And then they have that song Jump Around, which I can't stand because I've heard it a jillion times. It's another one like that that's just overplayed.
Jump, jump.
But it starts off with screaming. And it's
What
just-
does?
that song. If you ever think about it, it starts off with screaming. Because they're going, ah, jump around, jump, jump.
It's Miss Doubtfire's song, right?
It may have been. So, college football games, if you're listening to, or people that produce those, update your music. However, it's probably some kind of long-standing agreement with the NCAA or something to be able to play that music at those games, something like that. All right, because they
Then
seem to
it
all
is,
play the same soundtracks. All right, second set, in position, ready, exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Think of the royalties of that. That one hit.
Yeah, probably excessive. Well, it's just probably quite a bit, I should say.
Yeah, they're living in a mansion near you. The guy that did Mr. Jump, Jump, Jump.
I don't remember that one. It's like jumping to conclusions. Have you seen that board?
Okay.
Have you seen that board game?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is it fun?
it's fictional. It was on the movie The Office.
Oh,
This guy was walking around talking about his stupid board game,
yeah.
and I think he ends up selling it or selling the rights to it for quite a bit of money.
I love that show.
Well, this is the movie or Office Space. Sorry,
Okay.
not The Office.
Oh, I don't know that I've seen Office Space. Same characters or a whole different set of characters?
No, it's nothing to do with The Office.
Nothing. Okay.
But it has Jennifer Aniston in it, and no, it's blowing my mind. A couple other people.
Right. After her, who cares, you know? She's in it. It's good.
Sure. And you know, I've never watched The Office, the American version. I watched The Office, the British version now. All right, in position, ready, exercise.
The series? 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Tighten those chest muscles.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well done. All right, we have one more set to do. And we will finish strong. We're going to rest here for about 10 more seconds, 12 more seconds.
Deep breath. So today's National Tune-Up Day, so tune up your heat and air.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Mental note. Check them.
Check them. It's probably a good day to swap out all your filters on
Yep.
your return air vent.
Yep.
Or is that a grill? Is that a return air grill? Or
Filters.
all right, fourth and final set. Let's finish strong.
'Cause
Ready?
It's National Women's Health and Fitness Day.
Exercise. Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That one's for all the women.
There we go.
There we go. Whew. All right, we're going to give you a couple seconds back. That's wonderful. I love when we finish before the actual last minute. All right, hey, September 25th, 2019 is in the bag. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's Fit Victory. It's a victory every time we come together and do this, okay? Don't play yourself short. This is a big deal, okay? So give yourself that pat on the back. Everything else today is going to be gravy. Hey, and of course, if you're watching and you'd like to support our efforts here, there's our Patreon link. So it's not necessary, but hey, it sure is nice. So, hey, have a wonderful day today. Reverse Wednesday behind you. So we'll have Reverse Thursday tomorrow. And go out and be the best person you can be today. And if you're not going to be that, be kind, and we'll see you tomorrow.